Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
Is this thing on?
Hello?
I think we are live. It is TransTrem Thursday on April 24th, 2025, 9:08 p.m. in the Eastern Persuasion. And we are here. We are ready to go. We are ready to rock.
6:08 specific.
6:08 specific.
Specific time.
Right on.
Continental drift.
There we go. There we go. Got to get back in time. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Trev?
Very well.
Missed out on the last show. We were sorry to see you not be
I
there.
watched from afar. Heavily medicated.
Right? Feeling a little bit better. At least you were able
Making
to sit in the
progress.
chair. Yeah, right on.
Still heavily medicated, but yeah.
I see you got Shrek keeping an eye on you. What's the I gotta ask, what's the deal there? Did he just get set there and that's
He's always been kicking around in here.
oh, has he?
But I've been doing some reorganizing.
Okay.
I got the other PC set up there behind him, the one that I had out at John's place there last summer for the whiskey weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And the 55-inch Samsung over there with the comfy Archie bunker chair over here, and there's a little table there with snacks. And
He's
so
making
I've
a
got-
place for me to crash.
It was pretty much what inspired me. I'm like, I still haven't had John over
Right
here
on.
and hosted a whiskey weekend. I got to
Right.
get this shit sorted out and get him over here where I can host and get maybe Steve over here or whatever. Have a little whiskey hootenanny here. So working on getting
Awesome.
set up for a little hosting.
So how long has it been now since you've been in the new stabbing wagon there?
It's like Ben said the other day. Oh, 15 months and you're finally moving in.
Is that how long it's been? A little over a year?
Yeah, that's right. It was basically December of 23.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Holy Jesus, that long, eh?
Time flies, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like
That
that
was
long.
like 3 whiskey weekends ago.
Right? Yeah. Seems like just yesterday we were doing the farewell to the butt hut.
Some chili the other night that was dated a year ago from the springtime, the equinox whiskey weekend that we had when I brought home the leftover brisket and made like 2 gallons of chili and put it in freezer packs.
I was gonna say hopefully it had been in the freezer for that long.
Just in the fridge.
Oh, I got the vacuum packed sealer thing, so you just make these little envelopes of spaghetti sauce, chili sauce, and beef stroganoff, all the little.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, I was eating that, and it's good because he's got just the right amount of smoke from the brisket. I've also thrown some extra ground beef in there and all the. I don't like the kidney beans, so I use the pinto beans and the black beans.
Good stuff. Good
I
stuff.
really don't have no beans.
I don't. Let's not get into that. Anyway, I digress. I totally derailed the whole. How you doing? Intro.
Introduction.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. We're
Jimmy's
just
fine, I'm
chilling.
fine. Move on.
Jimmy, what's up? How things been going for you? How's the sales? I see the stack is getting smaller there.
Yeah, I've sold about, I don't know, not quite 3/4 of my
Oh wow,
pickup stash.
there you go. Moving on out.
Well, and, well, posted more pedals. I got one left out of all of them that I...
Next show we're gonna come on and Jimmy's gonna be sitting there in just a chair in his underwear. Like everything else is
ball
sold.
truss.
Yeah.
Trade you a Kramer for a grilled cheese.
I went too far.
It's the first day of wearing shorts in 25 for me. It's nice out today.
Right.
John.
Yeah. Warming up there.
74.
Eh?
Nice, yeah.
Well, welcome in, Trev, Jimmy, John DeShane.
What up?
John DeShane.
John DeShane.
I see
Really
that.
good until I saw Randy.
He's the best guitar player until I saw the next one.
That's right.
I see that you have not replaced your microphone like you promised you were going to do.
I did, and I went today to get it. They wanted $570 for it. I'm like, no, no.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
No,
here.
really, honestly, all that it needs is that. That's all
Is
you
it
need.
better now? I can always boost up the gain a little.
Yeah. I think it's a little better. We'll wait for some complaints in the chat, and we'll see. But yeah, so welcome in. I guess Randy is still screwed with internet.
He's not even answering.
He's not even answering. He's probably thrown the phone against the wall. You know,
He's just laying face down on the floor.
he's just yeah.
Might be out at the range shooting stuff. I don't know.
Could be. He might have brought
Some
us
frustration, right?
He might have brought the modem with him and just put this downrange.
Comcast.
Pow pow. So, well, welcome in, guys. Let's get over to our business at hand here, and let's give a shout out and a thank you
Everybody in the chat.
to our channel members first. We're going to say a thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you so very much for your channel membership support. We do have channel membership available. There's a join button over there somewhere. There's a link in the description as well. If you would like to help support what we're doing, if you like what we're doing and you want us to stick around, that'd be a great way to help support us to do that. So big shout out. Thank you to all of those that have. Thank you very much. We appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get over to the chat, get unzipped here, and we'll see who pops out here. First that I see is E. coli saying, howdy friends. Looking forward to the show. And what we drinking? Diet Cola for me, as always.
I got into some new coffee.
Yeah.
Pete's, it's called, from the States. Pete's something military blend. It's all right.
I thought maybe it'd be something like Massive Mule or something like that.
Massive mule coffee.
Yeah. Let's see who is next. We got Dory McMahon is here. Right on. Welcome in, Dory. Did I fail to mention that channel member Earl Coli was first in? Let's see. Channel member Cushman NYC saying sup to the peoples. Good to see Cush. And channel member Stephen Franklin is here. Thought I was late. I always think the show starts at 8. And you know why? Because we used to. Yeah. What's it been? A couple months now. We've moved to 9 o'clock. So that's why.
Well, it's because the Guitar Arsenal start time works so well. We just kind of pushed it forward.
Yeah. All right. Welcome in, Mr. Franklin. Let's see. We also have Stu Petty is here. Stu Petty is saying, what's TransTrem Wednesday? Is he joking or is he actually asking?
You will find out.
TransTrem Thursday.
And find out.
Absolutely. We've got Kurt 5150 is here saying, hey now to the crew.
Oh, you're my boy!
That's right. Welcome in, Kurt. We got channel member Blue.
Blue Mox.
Good to see you, Blue. We got William Da Silva, Big Bad Bill, Sweet William now.
Video out. I saw it and I kind of rolled back and watched the replay on that.
Right on. Cool. Merc Spurgeon saying hey to everybody. Right on. Good to see you. Let's see. Who else do we have? Channel member Hillary is here saying happy Thursday. Always good to see you, Hillary. Thanks for joining.
Big support.
Wayne McConnell is here.
Brother.
Right on. Panel member, OU crew member in the chat as well. Jimmy Biter is here saying, what's up? We got Searching for Tone is here saying, hey to everybody. Good to see you.
Hey, man.
Symmetry, channel member, crew member, and panel member is in the chat.
Super symmetry.
Executive producer.
Executive super symmetry. There we go. Let's see. We got Todd 0864 is here. NFL draft and guitars is sounding good. Right on.
Night.
Right on. Let's see. We said hey to Blue. Let's see. Scrolling. We got Searching for Tone. Eddie Fay is here. He can hear you. John. Right on.
Who's that?
Let's see. We said hey to Hillary. There's a Tim Thomas saying, sup, dudes. Good to see you, Tim. And there he is. Zach Thong is here. Our brethren in the band from the Unspoken Channels. Good to see you, Zach. Let's see. Stu Petty, chili with beans. Yes, I do like some beans in my chili, I must admit.
It's a different thing.
Let's see. You take like some corn chips. You take that chili with beans, throw it on top, put some cheese on it, hot sauce. Awesome. Let's see who else. Mitch Heyman is here. Good to see you, Mitch. Always good to see you joining in. We've got a channel member, a Greasy, a Monkey, a Guitars.
Welcome to the Grease Pit.
We got Ted Fair is here. Y'all tried any of those CMG guitars from Statesboro? I have not.
Familiar.
Don't even know what you're talking about. Sova, Mr. Sova, Christopher Live Sova, CLS is here saying hey to the crew. Good to see you. Let's see. Did we say hey to Wayne McConnell? We did, but he says, I've made hundreds of chilies and never one the same. Always different. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. We got No Man's Land is here. Good to see you, sir. Welcome in. Keep that flag handy. Yep, exactly.
You're
And
gonna
look at
need
here,
it
we
so
got
Randy here.
Searching for Tone, throwing it out there for us. Searching for Tone is now an OU Crew, a channel member. Right on, man.
Awesome, man.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Brian Peterson is here saying, hey, guys. Right on. Channel member and our favorite firefighter, Andy Carson, is here. Thursday. We're going to turn the tube into a giant mud pit. What's good in TransTrem Fieldville?
Take some French fried potatoes.
Art way you talk.
He sent me a reel of that woke version of Snow White. And she's there, and she's at the drive-thru, and she's like, I'll have some French fried potatoes. And her was awesome.
You got Marshall. We got channel member Jeff K is here. Good to see you, Jeff.
Jeff?
Saying hey to the peeps. We got channel member Paul McNary. He says, when I type this, I was the last one in. Let's see.
Very philosophical.
Yeah. I heard a guy on a YouTube short or something today. He goes, why is it that I can't buy my beer with my expired license? He says, aren't I older than I was when it had expired? Let's see. We said hey to Blue. We said hey to Hillary. We said hey to Todd. Let's keep on scrolling. We've got the one, the only, one of the OG members of the OU Crew channel is a Rob, a Blackmore official. Saying good evening to everyone. Right on, Rob. Good to see you. Thank you there. We got channel member Hugh Caldwell is here saying good evening.
What's up, you?
Welcome in, Hugh. Let's see. Have we missed anybody? Scrolling. Eddie Faye, I think we got. We're going to say hello again. Let's see. That's right, Andy. So equals not a loser. That's right.
I don't think there'll be any braids.
Martian Murray,
Maybe a
channel member,
ponytail, but
is here. Welcome in, Martian Murray. So as of right now, we just got a whole row that came up through.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. Channel member Cushman NYC, I think he was here. We said hello. We also have Rene Fernandez is here saying, hey guys, welcome in, Rene. We also have, let's see, channel member Dan Gorman is here. I don't think you're going to get anything tonight. There we go. Something like that.
Where the fuck are you, Randy? Jesus.
I know, right? We can't even do a proper show now without Randy in here. Welcome in, Dan. Always good to see you. Thanks for being here.
brother.
Let's see. I think we are caught up in the chat. If for some reason I have missed you, say something. We will grab you and we will say hello. Just like this one, Cheeks, watching the NFL draft. Howdy, boys. Good to see you, Cheeks. Right on, man. Welcome in.
First person doing the NFL draft, and yeah.
Right. Let's see. And there may be some hooping and hollering that comes through the mic tonight because there is a Maple Leafs game on right now, and she's right above me.
Playoffs already, isn't it?
Yeah. I think this is game 3 of their series. I think they won the first 2, if I'm not mistaken. Zach would know. He's a Leafs fan.
My son was telling me about it. The playoffs. I'm like, playoffs? Kind of early in the year for it. I was like, no, I guess not. It's May, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that's crazy to me. It was always crazy because, on through winter and then into spring, and they're in the playoffs. And then you just got a couple of summer months, and then it's like, okay, it's already preseason again.
Yeah.
Like, dang. Let's see. We've got also strolling in is channel member Cucumber. CMBR is here. Good to see you.
Good to see you, brother.
And let's see. Eddie Faye has a at Jimmy Biter. I see you're still playing that guitar covered in Easter Bunny a spooge for John Shane.
Rabbit jizz.
Yep. Something like that.
I know, you even got some on the pickup.
There we go. All right. What are we doing tonight, boys?
We're doing everything.
Everything? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I suppose I should explain to whoever asked the question earlier.
TransTrem
If it's your first time here for a TransTrem Thursday, or if you watch it on replay, thank you for being here, and I'll explain it. So I've always been amazed at the Steinberger TransTrem system, which is this bridge right here, and get you a little close-up look there. You see it's got kind of an unusually large bar here, and it has a locking mechanism right here, and some special jaws right here with some tuning pegs along with the fine tuning pegs here. But what this does after you've calibrated it, and it's a double ball end type system, so it's very accurate, you can take and lock the bridge into different tunings, and all of the strings will transpose in tune with each other. And it's called a Steinberger TransTrem bridge system. First time that I saw it was Live Without a Net with Edward Van Halen playing the little GL2T, like you see right there. I've got a replica of it. And I was amazed at Summer Nights Get Up. It's like, how the heck is he doing that? You know, when I heard it on the album, then I saw him in concert with Live Without a Net. And I was still like, how is he doing that? Because with Get Up, you can see him, you know, doing the bar. And you're like, how the heck does that do that? And so TransTrem Thursday is our night dedicated to me playing a TransTrem equipped Steinberger or whatever guitar. So there we go.
A celebration of me.
A celebration of me. Let's get it on up.
Nicely.
So there you go. Anybody that didn't understand what TransTrem Thursday was, now you do.
Now, you know,
That's a fun
that's
one.
insane, really. You know, kind of get habituated to it because we do this every week. But, you know, when you go to the D there, it's like, oh, something's got to let go. But she does it every time.
Yep. Yeah. She's been hanging in pretty good. The GL2T with the 9s on it has been doing really, really well. So I guess it was just kind of a hit and miss with the different strings. But yeah, there we go. Some applause from Zach Thong, right on. Searching for tone a little bit there, right on. And Hugh, thank you. Let's see. Ted Fair says, any insight or experience with RWB engineering? As a matter of fact, I do. See, they are making the TransTrem now. I got an itch to have a guitar built with one of these. Buy one. Absolutely. They've come down in price a little bit. I think they're $13.99 or $14.99. My experience with them was there is a video where I actually replaced the pivot plate on this one. It was a piece that was made by them and super, super high quality. Some of the best packaging that I've ever seen.
Yeah, the packaging.
Yeah, you know, not even to mention the part, but very, very, very well machined, accurate, precision, quality stuff. So if you're thinking about getting one of their trims, go ahead and do it. Now, I will say, I can't say too much, but I will say that soon, I don't know when exactly, I will be testing another version of a TransTrem that someone will be sending to me. So more information on that to come. Stay tuned. What I'm going to do is take this one out and put the tester in this guitar and run it through its paces. And it's another manufacturer other than RWB at a little more affordable price, I believe. But I'm going to have to put it through its paces first to see how it do. Mm-hmm. There we go. Hopefully that'll be sooner rather than later. Let's see. Stu says, that's nice. Right on, man. Thank you. Little fire from Sova. Appreciate you. What else is going on? Blue Mox. My boss says, never again, as he was laughing. Never. I hate to ask what never again was, though. Let's see. Sova says, it got to 80 degrees today in Michigan. Unbelievable. My mallow cup's damn near melted. CMBR, China. Nope, not quite China. Somewhere over in that area, though.
Over there.
Thank you, Renee.
It was alive,
Appreciate it.
right? When you did that RWB plate surgery, that was alive. That's
Yeah, I think we went live, and I just did it, straight from a live show.
do a lot of videos. It'll take me a minute. I'm looking for the link. Just let it be said.
You can just do a search for
RWB
pivot plate or something like
what
that.
came up with a chat we had with Natalie. I don't think that was the one where you rebuilt the thing.
Joe Alba is here. Welcome in, Joe. Says, cheers all, in and out tonight, but wishing all well, all the tones. Right on. Renee is asking, where is the Master Randy? He's down and out with no internet. Andy, rain 65 here today. It's been kind of Andy is just north of me, and we've been getting some rain, and then it'll turn sunny. It's like Florida weather, you know. You wake up and it's sunny in the morning, and then it rains, thunderstorms for 20 minutes, and then the sun's back out. So yeah, humid. Rob says Ryan be melting stuff with the TransTrem every Thursday. That's right. That's right. Joe Alba calling for some purple rain.
We tried that once. It didn't go so well.
Yeah, it wasn't all that great. You boys want to do a little round of something? Jimmy looks like he's just ready to get in the game. He's like, put me in, coach. Put me in.
He's like,
It's the position I take when I gotta take a dump.
TMI.
take a dump.
TMI.
You say?
Got it.
There it is.
You know, you lean forward a little bit and clinch.
Jeez. You know, there's a reason that I love coming here and spending time with you guys. I don't know what that reason is yet, but this is just...
Okay, before you guys do a session, I need a drink. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, while Super Symmetry is doing that, any more progress on the hunt for a telly there, John?
Yeah, I've watched all the videos on the Nashes.
And
Pretty
what are your
sweet.
thoughts?
Yeah, they're pretty sweet. You ever watch Peach Guitars
Yeah.
from the UK?
Mm-hmm.
They did a couple, and it's weird because they're all the 63 spec is kind of, I think, where I would go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I've been watching, and probably 10 videos, and every guitar sounds different.
Right. Yeah.
It kind of reaffirms that thing. You got to wrap your hands around it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But when I'm ready and when things settle down with tariffs, no tariffs, all this other stuff, he's, like I said, in Olympia.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have a where I would find one.
There would.
I think you can go right there to that.
Yeah, there would probably be a supplier close by, I would assume, since he's right there.
Yeah,
He'd have
our
something.
guy up here can get them, but it's, he only does made to order stuff. He doesn't have stock on that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dory says, never know what you're going to get. Keeps it exciting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very cool instruments, man. It's a nice alternative to the Big F,
Yeah, yeah. If you don't want to spend all that money on the custom shop stuff, it's an alternative for sure. And they sometimes can go a little crazy overboard with the relicing, but a lot of people like that look. I like a medium relic. I don't mind one, but when it's all completely black and yeah,
hold behind a pickup truck.
yeah, and there's dents all over the back of the neck, I'm like, no, I don't want all that.
No, I would prefer an NOS, kind of spec, but
I think they could probably do that. You'd have to order it, but then again, you wouldn't be able to play it. Renee says we need to prepare a big jam with all the channel guitar players here. It's going to be awesome. Where's here?
there.
There? Okay. Christopher Lafsova, Lucky Dog Guitars in Tennessee. They will make a killer custom Telecasters.
It's a bit of a jaunt for me there, Mr.
Yeah. Joe says everybody needs a Tilly.
Yes, I agree that they need the right one for
I
that.
still need some convincing.
Does it count that it's a Friedman T-shaped object and it has a humbucker and a P90 in it?
That's entirely up to the eye of the,
It depends on the
Yeah.
who
To
you're
me, that's
asking.
not a telly. That's a telly shape.
A telly-shaped object.
Right. Yeah.
But I've
It's a
heard
killer
some.
telly-shaped object.
What do they call them when they have the humbucker in them? The dual sonic, or I don't know.
Who knows?
They have some from Fender that, like the old school ones that have, and they sound great too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm after the traditional.
Yeah.
60s
The old spank.
Yep.
Yep. Right on.
Clockety clank clank.
So you're saying no rat rod guitars? Possibly. It depends. It depends. The old, Dave Friedman answer. It depends. It depends. Chris Mann's got the 3 tellies.
Nice.
Cool. Joe says that's a perfect second telly-shaped object, not a regular telly. So what you're saying is I need one more. Probably my next telly-shaped object will have a Floyd Rose on it.
God.
See, that's the direction I'm leaning.
Right?
That's not acceptable.
You know, all
Sure
a
it is.
Mick
Absolutely.
Mars.
Whatever makes you happy is acceptable, man.
Yeah.
Just don't expect to get, Brad
Jess,
Paisley
that's why
tones out of it.
You're going to have a wiggle stick. It should be shaped like an Ibanez. Right, Jimmy?
Yep. Man, I have a telly-shaped object with a Floyd and reverse headstock, pointy headstock.
There you go. Sova says Whitney Morgan plays a Lucky Dog AC. So have to check that out. And he agrees. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. God damn it.
All right, John. I'm going to say hit it, and you hit it. You got something to hit?
Sure.
Hit it. This E or D?
D.
go. We made it through that one.
Bigger.
That's a cool one. Let's see. Let's catch up with some folks jumping in. We've got Bradley Wood is here saying good evening, fashionably late. Welcome in. Let's see. We also had Renee Fernandez talking about a John 5 Tele signature with the Floyd. I'm not a big fan of the all white with the red, arcade buttons and all that over it. Let's see. Who else do we have? Hey now, channel member Charles 75N. Dr. Fabric is here. Good to see you, Charles. And everybody, if you have not checked out his channel, there is several links in the description for some recommended channels. Charles is one of them, so make sure to give him a sub. Show him some love. Watch his video for Pete's sake. Let's see. We've also got channel member Bo, Guitar Man 45 is here saying hey to the crew. Good to see you, Bo. Let's see. What's the radius on that, sir?
I want to say 12. John?
see.
No, you can't hear it.
Oh, he answered it here. It's a compound 9 to 12,
9 to 12.
he believes. That'd be an interesting compound radius. Poo Ninja is here asking to throw some thumbs up. Right on, man. Throw a couple of thumbs up if you haven't. If you've forgotten. We appreciate it. Bo says, hey there, Trev. I can't believe that they've actually made me practice to play at the wedding hall for my son and future daughter's song to them. It's fun. Right on, man.
That's cool, man.
A once in a lifetime opportunity. Well,
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
maybe, yeah, if things work out. Let's see. Cucumber says melodic guy, tone guy, Ibanez guy, and once in a while guy. Let's see. Look at here. We got Jade Guitars is here. Welcome in.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
One, a two. Let's see. We've also got Florida Claimers Ted has just jumped in. Good to see you, Ted. Right on.
Teddy boy.
All right. Well, we're just kind of hanging out, chilling, playing some tunes tonight. Jimmy, did you have something specifically? I see you changed guitars there. If you do, I'm going to take a quick break and come back. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Jimmy Biter, everybody.
Fix that real quick here.
Right? And just bye.
Don't make me change your avatar.
Ted says he's been loafing in the bushes. Get out the bushes. What about you, John? You got one? I need to take a quick minute to run upstairs real quick.
Quick something.
Yeah, a little something to keep us all entertained. Maybe Trev could crank up the Marshall and play some riffs.
I'll do this one again because it's in standard tuning.
I'm going to say hit it. John's going to hit it. Hit it. Excellent, John. Excellent. That sounded really good, brother.
Did it? Yeah, the mix was all screwed up in my head. I could barely hear the track.
Oh, it sounded good on this end.
That's good. That's good.
Cool.
How about you, Jim? It's your turn, man. It's been a minute since I've heard Moon Baby, if you're looking for a request. Just saying.
No, I'm not.
All right.
We can do a round if you want. Don't want to play one. Good.
Do it back and forth? We can have it a little more intimate.
Little faggy. Little fagato.
Let me check a level here real quick.
Got a level to check here real quick.
Check.
Checking 1, 2.
Nice. So I was watching a video that had Tim Pierce in it earlier today.
Yes.
Did you watch that?
No, I've been
He's
4:30
got
to
himself
6 o'clock.
He's got himself a new PRS guitar that has no truss rod. It's a solid rosewood neck.
Ooh.
Sustained for days. Very interesting.
Yeah.
That's right, Bo. I got my little co-pilot back there to make sure everything goes as it should.
Now for something heavy. I'll go now. You forced me. I'm going to
Hey,
go.
look at this. So, no detuning needed. That's why I love Godo Floyd's, because they have a huge tuning range.
Yeah.
Is I set it to, I can tune it to E with the thing all the way in with some adjustment.
Yeah.
To be able to keep it at E.
Fine tune it.
Then
yeah.
I just back the fine tuner out and it'll go to D, and I still have adjustment to fine tune the D.
That's cool.
It's huge.
So that one's got a trem block on it, Jim, or is it decked?
No, this one's a decked one.
Okay.
Jimmy Biter with a decked Floyd.
That's right. He just went to a drop D with no
Sacrilege.
D-tuner.
Yeah, because
grabbed this thing and went,
the thing is huge, is what he said. Huge.
Got a large span.
Uh,
What's the radius of your nuts, Jimmy?
Big nuts. 5x7.
This one, I think this one's a 14.
My God. This one's 14 up here.
Is it? I thought you said it was 9 to
That's
12.
different. He changed
That's
up
the
to
other
Pete
one.
Thorne.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's 10
just-
down here.
I'm just behind the times. 10 to 14.
Instead of 9 to 12. That
Interesting.
must be a slightly different playing experience, especially with the pickups
It is.
and such, too. Right? Yeah.
It is. Yeah. This feels way more modern than the other one.
Ted says we need R2 to fill in for Randy. Well,
Good fucking luck with
yeah.
that.
Start a petition.
Yeah.
See how far they get
love-
you.
No, Ryan,
the
did you
man,
change
but-
it so that when the comment goes up, we get smaller? 'Cause I
Yes.
okay.
Yes. Well, I
Change
got
it
tired
back,
of.
and then I thought, well, leave it alone because he probably made it that way.
Yeah, I got tired of putting up the
Over
thing and then
someone's face.
somebody's covered up. So, I mean, you know, it is what
Freaked
it
me
is.
out the first time I did it. I was like, wait a minute, what the?
Yeah, we'd have John down there or something, and you know, we'd cover him up, and he's down there waving. Yeah, I'm down here. So,
That's cool. It's cool.
I don't know.
Hey, look at me. I'm a
if any,
jerk off.
if
Yay.
any, if anybody in the chat hates it, they'll let us know. So,
That's right.
Put it in the comments.
put it in the
Let us
comments.
know. How do you
Yep.
like it?
I'll say hit it, Jimmy, and you're gonna hit it.
Is he ready to hit it? Warming him up for like 5 minutes now.
Todd has a question for Jimmy. You could use or not a question, but a statement.
Sandstrip?
Sans trim or a hardtail? What's a sans trim?
That's
There's no trim.
Sands.
Oh, sans trim, hardtail. Gotcha. He's got a couple of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shaped as a West Ball?
Got a bunch of them.
A bunch of.
Well, Cucumber says hit it. So
Yeah.
hit it.
There you go.
But no,
Gauntlet's been thrown down. Jimmy. Jimmy.
I am smelling like the roses somebody gave me on my birthday deathbed. I am smelling like the roses somebody gave me 'cause I'm dead and broke.
Woo!
I
Awesome, Jimmy.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. That guitar
love-
sounds perfect for that tune.
I love how they guys just dragging the kicks. He's like, just dragging them along. It's awesome.
So you like that, huh? That's the.
I do.
I took the Air Norton or the Norton out of the Rabbit Spooge guitar and put it in this one because I figured, well, black red kind of fits the motif a little bit, and then put a different pickup in the Rabbit.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds real good.
Well, then I guess I'll leave it in.
That's what she said.
It's called soaking, Ryan.
Shake it all about.
Hey, boys, look here. We've got Dahlia Mendez is here.
What's up, girlfriend?
Says we have Metallica at Rogers Stadium
I
tonight.
had to double take there because we have a Rogers Stadium here too, but hers is on the other side of the country.
Right? Well, what are you doing in here, Dahlia, instead of being there?
I saw a picture of Papa Het at a Maple Leafs game the other night.
We got Yostinator is here as well. Welcome in, Yost. And let's see, we've got look at here. We've got a little cha-ching ching. 96 Below sharing his 11-month of membership chat to say, what's up, boys? What's up,
Weird,
chat?
it changed on YouTube, but it
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Has it been that long?
almost May. John.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rob.
What are you doing, Ryan?
I'm looking around, catching up. I'm checking the chat and looking over. I was waiting to see how long it would take for somebody to say, "What are you doing?"
Really going back and forth with fucking Ray Charles there. What's
Right?
going on? Yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
I was just seeing. Yes. It is once again beginning to be hot summer nights.
It is indeed. Perfect time for wearing shorts.
Yep, for sure. Had to get that one in tonight, of course, for the TransTrem Thursday.
Tradition.
Well,
This is
gentlemen,
tradition.
let's see if there's anything else new going on in the chat. Let's see. Andy says, I started the DeLeo Brothers interview with Billy Corgan. Pretty good so far. You know what? I can't stand to watch Billy Corgan for some reason. He just irritates the out of me. So I don't know.
Well, he just doesn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Everything's about him.
Right. Yeah, there's another person we know like that a little bit now. Earl Cole, I'm a huge fan of the DeLeo Brothers and STP. Right on. Earl also says, sounds good tonight. Got it dialed in. Really nice. Right on. Thank you. Let's see what else is going on. Yostinator, the DeLeo Brothers are supremely underrated, especially Robert, the bass player. That dude could fit into any band on the planet.
That interview with Beata was insane.
Charles 75 in is here saying hey to some folks there. 96 Below smells a J Custom in the air. Oh, he must be he's way back in the show. He's watching from the beginning. So that was something commented on a long time ago, I think. Or maybe I'm just way back in the chat. One of the two.
Could be both.
Earl says Dan DeLeo's guitar playing is very crafty. His choice of chords are sublime. Thank you, Earl. Appreciate it.
Even though I completely changed everything about the way I play that loaded.
Mark is reminding everyone to not forget to hit that like button. We would appreciate it. The more thumbs up and actually the more chats that we have in the chat helps to stimulate the algorithm. So chat away and thumbs up away.
Chat.
Stimulate it. Rub it.
Finger blast that shit.
Give it a little on the keyboard.
Yes.
What's next, gentlemen? What's next? It's 10,
Key of E.
10:15 for me.
The key of E.
Key of E. All
The
right.
key of E.
Jimmy will say hit it. And you already hit it.
I did.
What's up, Dave Dude?
That's a good round.
Is I.
Yeah, making me
That's a
smile.
fun
Bringing
one.
me a
I
mini
like that
smile.
Let's see. Let's
Horns
see.
up and head bopping.
Right on.
Stank
Right on.
facing and
Let's see. What was going on in here? Some Dave Dude says, I always had Jackson in my teens, never had an Ibanez, which is crazy to think about. I'm going to get one for sure. There's some inspiration right there, Mr. Biter, with his Ibanez. For sure. Let's see what else is going on. Andy had to run. His duty called. Hope you stay safe, Andy. We will see you next time around. Let's see. Ruffy's Garage is here. Welcome in. Saying howdy, folks. Good to see you and welcome. Let's see. What else is happening? Not a whole lot. Earl Cole, I said John's on it tonight. And John's on the couch every night. So
I am. Thanks, brother.
Rob says the Reverend John DeShane. Earl Cole, I want my wah-wah. See, I'm inspired by Quentin. Just when you've run out of licks, just hit the wah and play them all again, and you got like 24 more, notes to play with.
who?
Q.
That's twice. Who?
No, not gonna say it a third time. No, not gonna do it, and not gonna do it. Let's see. Channel member Steve Resor is here. Says we're driving home. Sounds awesome, guys. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it, and thanks for being here.
Brother.
Let's see. We are caught up with the chats, and we are hour and 25 in. Probably about time to start wrapping some things up. What do you guys
Holy
think?
Christ.
What?
It's getting shorter and shorter. 55 minutes the other night. No.
That's what she said. Well, we've moved it back to 9 o'clock, so it puts that much further back for me for bedtime.
Well,
for
you gotta
work
go to
in the
bed.
morning. Yeah, work in the morning, man.
That's no good.
So do we go earlier at 8 so we can go longer, and maybe John doesn't show up, or Trev doesn't
I'll show up. I'll just be late.
right? So, yeah, it's all good.
If we got to go, man.
Yeah. Well, let's wrap things up. We will see everybody again right here, same channel, different time.
Sunday.
It will be Sunday. Maybe look out for all of the other channels on the community. You might see us pop up there from time to time.
Right.
Maybe a submission on Lori's Mishmash. She's got a show coming up tomorrow night or early Sunday morning, Friday at 12, or I guess Saturday morning
Witching
at
hour.
12:01. And check her channel out. There's a link that she puts up for a backing track challenge. You can record about a minute and send it to her, and she will play it for you. And we do the same on Sunday if you want to record something of your choosing.
Any kind of submissions, or if you
And
want to jump on and do it
submit
live.
Yep, jump on, do it live. Sunday's Community Jam will be coming up. We do that at 5:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, and we will see everybody then. So
All rockers welcomed.
all rockers
And jazz
welcome.
boxes and everybody.
Beboppers, and yeah, anything and everything.
Queer
So,
steers.
Bring your cigar box and your tuba.
cocked, locked, and ready to rock.
Watch it. We'll show up with his accordion.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Absolutely.
awesome.
Do a polka, man.
All right. We will see everybody Sunday and on the various channels throughout the weekend. And until next time, all
Have
we
a
got
great one, everybody.
all we got is to say, see ya. Bye.
Cheers.
Wax, living back wax,
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
Just happens to be drop C, so it's recorded in drop D, but that was drop C here. So you know what else is drop C?